Hi guys! Today I'm back with another hosiery review for you. You know me, I can actually complete a video shoot without reviewing some hosiery for you. And for myself, first and utmost of course. Because as you know, I love hosiery. And today, what I wanted to tell you is that most of you who know me have always seen me in pantyhose. As a matter of fact, even now I'm wearing these superb tights called Eternos from Cecilia de Rafael. They are beautiful, they're shiny, they feature a superb fit, and they are absolutely a hosiery lover's dream. But what I'm going to do today is first ever for me. I'm going to review stockings for you guys, thigh highs that is. No fewer than 3 of them right here. And all 3 are from Gatta. I have actually had comments on my videos and on my various posts online from certain people who said that they didn't like pantyhose and that they thought that it was absolutely not feminine. You know, the pantyhose were absolutely not feminine, and that the absolute peak of femininity for them was represented by stockings, thigh highs. So here we go. Today I'm going to review no fewer than 3 of these babies for you that I got in my Gatta package, and the 3 of them feature 3 different colors. We have a classic tan one, we have a red one. I never actually wore red hosiery in my life. I wore many different colors. I did have a pair of red pantyhose like a few years ago, but that was it. And the last ones are white. So which one do you want to begin with? Alright, so we got red, tan, white, red, tan, white. Alright, so let's start with the tan, because yeah, that's sort of the classic hosiery color, if you will. Although some would argue that as far as stockings go, black is the actual go-to color. So yeah, whatever. At least on the box, these are featured in black as well. And as you can see, they look absolutely marvelous in black. And I'm really curious whether they live up to that image in the tan color as well. Now the sizing, these are called Gatta's Michelle, right, from the classic collection. So these are classics from every angle and in every sense of the word. So let me see if I can open this package properly. It's got a very sturdy seal here. And let us see what surprises lay inside. Alright, so these are Gatta's Michelle stockings. Oh my god. Now, oh my god, at the top on these, they got the classic silicone bands, which I'm always having trouble with personally, because they sort of irritate my skin a little bit, and then as soon as I start sweating a little, they just sort of slide down and my stockings fall off. But the top on these is absolutely something else. Now, the actual leg area, as you can see, there's nothing really surprising about them. They feature the classic sandal toes. There's nothing special about them whatsoever. The sheerness is decent. I have no idea about the weight, but as far as I can tell by the touch, these are 15 DEN stockings, and it doesn't say on the box either. Anyway, the color is actually, the official color on this is golden, and the sizing is 3 to 4, which is European, because Gatta is a European hosiery maker. Now at the top, this is where things get funny with these stockings, and I don't know if you can actually make it out on the camera, but there's an intricate weave of copper-like tiny wiring here. So the top is where the real magic begins with these stockings. In between these strips of silicone, which are obviously designed to keep the stockings up on the wearer's thighs, we have an intricate sort of mesh of almost copper-like fine wiring, which is of course nylon. It's extremely shiny, and it really does feel like copper wire as you run your fingers through them. Anyway, I don't know how well you can make it out on the camera, but this is what we have going on over here. Now, as you can see, we have shaped feet on these stockings. The feet are shaped, and I am now going to put them on and see how well their intricate thigh band works. Now this is going to be a little bit of an unrealistic test, because my thighs are already nylon covered, and these are some pretty sheer and slippery nylons as well, so I'm not sure whether these stockings are going to be able to stay up well on my thighs under these circumstances. Whoopsie. And not easy at all to actually stretch these out. Yeah, makes it pretty damn difficult. And I think I finally managed to get it right. And now for the other leg. A couple of minutes ago there was somebody at the door and I had to go check. And there are all sorts of people walking around in front of, I got a huge window in front of me. With, at the back of the camera, and I sort of feel like I'm shooting this video in the middle of the street here. Anyway, here we go. This is the other leg. Let's get the shoes on and see what kind of effect we have going. As you can see, these actually feel pretty comfortable. I'm going to get the shoes off again. These actually feel pretty comfortable because, as you can see, they do indeed stay up well, even if you are to jump around in them. So yeah, I'm going to have to give these a high mark. They look great. Now, then again, as I said, I have shiny hose underneath them, so they may not actually glisten and sparkle this nicely without that underlying layer. Alright. So these were Gatta's Michelle stockings from their classic collection. What we have coming up next are these white or these red ones. Now, the red ones I'm going to leave last because I'm absolutely curious and most intrigued about how they will actually look on the legs. They're called Ferrari, by the way, which is a clear reference to the red color. It's the Ferrari red color. So these are going to make your legs look like Ferraris among, you know, regular vehicles. Yeah, so we'll leave those last and we'll take a look at Gatta's Assel stockings. Assel as in A-S-S-E-L, Assel stockings. These are size 3 to 4 as well. And I actually didn't realize that there was sizing like this with these stockings. I thought they were sort of one size fits all, but apparently not. So let's open these. These feature, according to the picture on the box right here, on the package, on the wrapping, they feature some kind of an intricate pattern, and they're not exactly sheer. They're sort of reminiscent of fishnet hosiery. Anyway, they have a classic lacy thigh band. Already see that? So these are a tad more classic-y looking than the other ones. And here we go. So there are, how many? 1, 2. There are only 2 silicone strips in the thigh band, so that's not a hell of a lot of support, at least theoretically it isn't. But how well it works in practice we'll see about in a jiffy. Now, as you can see, there are some patterns on it indeed, and the whole fabric is a little coarser than previous ones. The best way to see how they work out is to just put them on. So here we go. It's the first one. Once again, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting the thigh band to stretch out the way it is supposed to for maximum support. Can't see under my legs, so there's a little bit of issue with it there. Oopsie, yeah. This seems to be a problem with all these stockings. And the other one. Here we go. That's the other one. Slip it into place. And indeed these do feel a little bit bigger than the other ones, although those were size 3 to 4 as well. It's probably a lot more stretch in the material. Well, this is what we get with these babies. This is what they look like with these platform slippers on. If white hosiery is your thing, then these are absolutely magic. Here we go. Yep. There's a little bit of supple gloss to them as well, but I definitely would not call these shiny. Alright, and now for the highlight of the evening, Gatta's. Oopsie, these are Michel's as well. Ha! I thought they had a different name. Ferrari is actually the name of the color, the official color of these. And they are Michel as well, just like the previous ones that I had reviewed. So, yeah, we're dealing with another pair of Michel's right here. And I hope they're at least as good as the other ones. Well, if they have those same sort of tops, then they're definitely a winner in my book. So here we go, unboxing these babies. Now these are size 1 to 2, so they ought to be really small, possibly even too small for me. Now even though these are the same Michel's from the same classic collection, and even the box art looks similar, you can already see that these, unlike the first one that I reviewed, these here, feature classic lacy thigh bands. There you go, right there. So here we go, we have these red Ferrari stockings, and they are indeed a little short-ish. They feature the same shaped feet, as you can see. And whether or not they fit, there's only one way to tell. To try them on. And here we go again. Now these aren't the least bit shiny either, though they are sheer, extremely sheer. They appear to be of a 15 DEN weight as well. And here we go. Oops. I'm getting the silicone bands tangled up and sticking to everything but the spots where they ought to stick, which are right here up thigh. These aren't small at all. And as you can see, they look great indeed. There's plenty of stretch in this material, which is the reason why I first figured that they would be one size fits all. But no. Still, I suppose wearing size 1, 2 or 3, 4 is the same. So here we go with the left leg. Once again, the thigh band is giving me all sorts of trouble, so no, I'm actually not losing any love over this. And here we go, managed to pull them into position, and I'll put a shoe on here. So this is what they look like when they're on, and they too, like the others, seem to hold up pretty damn well. Alright, so these are 3 of the stockings that Gatta has sent me, for which I'm extremely thankful, and which I am actually going to wear. I do plan on wearing these red ones because they look absolutely fabulous, and as a matter of fact, I don't even want to take them off now. Alright guys, so that's it for today's hosiery review. I hope you like these stockings, and if you really do like these, then you can probably pick them up at Gatta's website, which is www.gatta.com as far as I know for the US. So yeah, you can check them out there, and you can purchase them as well. They don't cost a lot. I think they're in the 10 to 20 euro range, which is like, I don't know, $15 to $25 or something like that. Something in that neighborhood. Anyway, this is for today, guys. Check me out on Instagram, on Facebook, on here of course. And while you're here, hit that subscribe button right over there, somewhere. And sign up to my channel. I am posting videos every now and then, although I cannot promise you that I'll be regular in this regard. I do my best, and I do post whatever I shoot as soon as I humanly can edit it all together and shoot it up. Anyway, check me out on Twitter as well. And until next time, see ya!